Hello friends, in this video lecture we will discuss the basic fundamental of fluid mechanics, capillarity, and in this video lecture we will derive the equation for capillary rise and capillary fall, or we can say capillary depression. So first of all, what is capillarity? So capillarity is defined as a phenomena of a rise or fall of a liquid surface in a small tube relative to the adjacent general level of liquid when the tube is held vertically in the liquid. Okay, this phenomena is generally happens in small diameter tubes. Okay, so the rise of liquid surface is known as capillary rise, and the fall of liquid surface is known as capillary depression or capillary fall. It is expressed in terms of centimeter or mm of liquid, and its value is depend upon the specific weight of liquid, diameter of the tube, and surface tension of the liquid. Now we will derive the equation for capillary rise. Consider a small tube of diameter d open at both ends, and it is inserted in a liquid, say water. So here you can see that the liquid will rise in the tube above the level of the liquid. Okay, we have already discussed in previous lecture there are two types of forces are present in case of a liquid. The first one is the cohesive force and the second one is a adhesive forces. So the cohesive forces are the forces which is present due to the same bonding between the same molecules. Okay, so cohesive forces, it is due to the bonding between the same molecules, and adhesive forces means it is the forces which is in between two different mediums, like as liquid and air, liquid and surface. Okay, so it is called adhesive forces. Here we are considering H equal to the height of the liquid in the tube. So under a state of equilibrium, the weight of the liquid of height h is balanced by the force at the surface of the liquid in the tube. So, but the force at the surface of the liquid in the tube is due to surface tension. Okay, so this phenomena is due to surface tension. So let us consider sigma equal to the surface tension of liquid, and theta equal to the angle of contact between the liquid and the glass tube. So here you can see that, okay, so some portion of the liquid, it is stick with the surface of the tube due to adhesive forces. Okay, so here you can see that it is a tangent. Okay, and it will make the angle theta, and theta means angle of contact between the liquid and the glass tube. So the weight of the liquid of height h in the tube equal to area of the tube multiplied by h multiplied by rho multiplied by g. So this equation comes from, we know that weight equal to mass into gravitational acceleration, W equal to mg, and we know that the relationship of density equal to mass upon volume. So the mass equal to density into volume. So the volume of the liquid, here we are considering the area of the tube pi by 4 d square multiplied by the height. Okay, so the weight of liquid of height h in the tube equal to the area of tube multiplied by height. It is the volume of the fluid which is rise in the tube, and rho means the density of the fluid and g means the gravitational acceleration. Okay, so the area of the tube is pi by 4 d square, and the liquid rise is h, and rho means density and g means gravitational acceleration. Here the vertical component of the surface tensile force is sigma into circumference into cos theta. Okay, generally we know that which terms which is make an angle with the reference line, this term is called cos term and the remaining term is called sin term. So the component of the surface tension in y direction is sigma cos theta. So the vertical component of the surface tensile force equal to sigma into circumference into cos theta equal to sigma into pi d. Okay, the circumference area is pi d cos theta. For equilibrium, here we are comparing the equation of weight of liquid of height h in the tube with surface tension force, or we can say the vertical component of the surface tensile force. So the simplified equation is pi by 4 d square into h into rho g equal to sigma into pi d into cos theta. Now we make the object h equal to sigma into pi d cos theta upon pi by 4 d square into rho g. Further we simplified this equation. So h equal to 4 sigma cos theta upon rho g d. So the value of the theta between the water and the clean glass tube is approximately equal to 0, and hence cos theta equal to unity. Then the rise of water is given by h equal to 4 sigma upon rho g d. Now we derive the equation for capillary fall, or we can say capillary depression. If the glass tube is dipped in a mercury, the level of mercury in the tube will be lower than the general level of the outside liquid as shown in figure. Okay, we know that mercury is a high dense fluid. Okay, density is 13,600. Okay, so in that case, whenever the glass tube is dipped in a mercury, so at that time the level of the mercury in the tube will be fall down, or we can say lower than the general level of the outside liquid. Here h is the height of depression in the tube. So here you can see that, okay, the same forces we are considering previously. The first one is the surface tension force, and the second one is, and the second force, it is due to hydrostatic force. So for that equilibrium condition, the two forces are acting on the mercury inside the tubes. The first one is due to surface tension acting in the downward direction, and it is equal to sigma into pi d into cos theta. Okay, here we are considering the vertical component of sigma, as we know that, okay, which term is making an angle, okay, with the reference line. This term is called cos term and the remaining term is called sin term. So the first force, it is a surface tension force acting in the downward direction, and it is equal to sigma into pi d into cos theta. Here sigma is the surface tension, pi d is the circumference area of a tube, and cos theta, here we are considering the vertical component of the sigma. And the second force, it is due to hydrostatic force acting upward, and it is equal to intensity of pressure at a depth h and area a. Okay, so here we compare the two forces, surface tension force with pressure forces. So P into pi by 4 d square, but we know that according to the hydrostatic law, P equal to rho gh. So P into pi by 4 d square equal to rho gh into pi by 4 d square. So equating with surface tension force, this pressure force, here we compare with the surface tension force for equilibrium condition. So sigma into pi d cos theta equal to rho gh into pi by 4 d square. Further we simplified the equation and making an object h, it is a capillary fall, or we can say capillary depression, equal to 4 sigma cos theta upon rho g d. But in case of a mercury, the value of theta for mercury and glass tube is approximately 128 degree. Okay, so this is the simplified form, or we can say the equation of capillary fall for mercury. So this is the expression for capillary fall, h equal to 4 sigma cos theta upon rho g d. Thank you friends for watching this video. I hope this content, it will be helpful to you.